Buhari protested against Jonathan. We will protest against Tinubu. Sheik Gumi. Sheik Gumi says, Sheik Gumi is back again. I thought he was silent. He didn't want to talk since he went, because all this issue of terrorism and banditry in the north, all eyes were on him. And he went under the carpet. Now he wants to start talking again because there's a planned national protest, which is actually originated from the north against Tinubu's government. Oh, wow. Let's hear Sheik Gumi what he has to say over this protest. The Islamic cleric Sheikh Ahmad Gumi has appealed to Nigerians to engage in a peaceful protest against President Bola Tinubu's government. Peaceful protest. Gumi urged Nigerians to engage in peaceful protest as a means of conveying their grievances to the government. So in a video clip, the Islamic scholar recounted the former President Muhammadu Buhari protested against the administration of ex-President Goodluck Jonathan. Yes, even Tinubu protested against Goodluck Jonathan's administration in 2012. So according to Gumi, politicians are very stubborn. It is mass protests that only disturb them. Okay? So in Sudan and Liberia, the conflicts were like family feuds, which were very dangerous. But Nigeria is different, with diverse ethnicities, religions, cultures, tribes, and sects. Protest is the only language the government will understand. Okay. So this is what Gumi is saying now. In 2015, Muhammadu Buhari and other top All Progressive Congress APC officials came out to protest that the previous government had spoiled Nigeria. Then protest was legal, but now it is illegal. Exactly. That is how bad it is. Okay, God willing, the protest will proceed peacefully, and the government must understand and respond positively to the language of protest. This is coming when activists, politicians, Omoyole Sowore called for a revolutionary protest in August over the hardship the country is facing. So the question now is that, why is it campaigning for peaceful protest? When the Southerners protested against police brutality that ended up in the EndSARS saga, they did not say it was a peaceful protest. They said they should go and disperse them and do everything possible, and that led to a lot of people losing people at that toll gate. Okay, it was very, very bad then under Buratai as the chief of army staff. Now that the northern people are the ones trying to originate the protest, it is now, it must be peaceful and nothing will happen to them, Abi. Now he's recounting how President Buhari protested against Goodluck Jonathan. Buhari actually said that he will make the country ungovernable if he does not win the election. And they went and brought a lot of bandits and miscreants and ISWAPs and all of them, into the country, to make the country ungovernable for Goodluck. After importing all of them, Goodluck smartly handed over the government to Buhari, and the evil that he planted started haunting him for the full 8 years he was in office. Okay, we remember 2012 when Jonathan wanted to remove this first subsidy. Tinubu was among the people that led the protest. Tunde Bakare in Lagos, Femi Falana, the human rights lawyer, even Professor Wole Soyinka, all of them came out and shut down everywhere, Occupy Nigeria. They came out with Occupy Nigeria. Now, Jonathan had listened to them as a civil president and left them alone, okay, and then shunned the plan. All right. Now, Tinubu, that was part of that protest, is now in power, and the thing has gotten worse. And they're saying that no protest will be allowed, no gathering of such. They should disperse every gathering. They are now trying to make protests legal and illegal. So have you seen any country where they want to protest and then they first of all apply to government to seek permission for protest? It is never done, except if it is never done. Okay, so now that you are trying to say is there are no illegal gathering, which protest is illegal and which gathering is illegal, you need to tell us. That is it. Since we have not been able to specify which gathering is legal and which is illegal, you cannot stop the protest. That is the thing. So Gumi's own, I don't understand where Gumi is getting his own now. Gumi is now trying to preach peace now, saying that protest must progress, but it must progress peacefully. Which, wow. From where is Gumi coming out now with his idea to solicit for protesters? Or is it because the protest is having a lot of people in the north coming for it? We have seen a group, I think coming from Kaduna or Kano or so in the north, with placards saying that the protest against Tinubu's government is an evil protest and that must not be allowed. How can people that are suffering come out to say this? But already the Arewa youths have come out to say no going back, the protest must go on. And so Omoyele Sowore is also part of the people. There's a social media influencer called Very Dark Man has also come out to say the protest must continue. And so the problem is that where the government officials are scared of, especially the lawmakers are scared, is because the organizers are, it's almost faceless. Okay, just like the way the ENSA started, it was faceless. So this one is also going to be faceless to a very large extent, even though Sowore, Very Dark Man, and some group of people have been identified. Of course, youths will be identified, but who are you going to hold responsible? That is a different thing. I think the mistake that this government will make is going to arrest these people ahead of the protest, because I know that this government, as mischievous as they are, might want to go and do that, to arrest the perceived organizers or instigators ahead of the protest to make sure it doesn't happen. But that will be the biggest mistake they will make. Already, the Senate is rejecting. The Senate is already debating that if they don't do anything about the ongoing hardship, it might turn out to be very bad for them. Because one of the demands is that, the lawmakers' salaries and allowances must be reduced, must be cut back to what is acceptable for civil servants. And I know that they're not ready. And they are scared of the backlash, because if the protest starts, all the lawmakers will not have anywhere to put their head. All government officials will run to hide, because anybody they see on the street will bear the brunt. That is it. So this is a very, difficult situation for them. And they brought it upon themselves because they are not ready to listen to the yearning of the people, which is very bad. Okay, somebody is saying protest is a right of the citizens. Give us good governance, devoid of hardship if you detest protest. This hardship is too much that I continue to wonder how our leaders manage to sleep with their eyes closed. This government is wicked and evil, and that is true. Everybody is feeling it now. No, in fact, I think the best protest is the type that nothing can stop. When everybody is overfed with the hardship and they know that there's nothing for life tomorrow. You protest, you die. You don't protest, you die. So leave it. They will go ahead and protest it. Okay? The only thing is that government will make the biggest mistake if they attempt to arrest all perceived organizers before the protest starts. That will escalate the situation. People should advise this government. They should learn from what happened during NSAS protest and what Buratai and Buhari, Tinubu, and Sanwo-Olu, all of them passed through, and how they fueled that incident and that occurrence. So they should learn from that and allow free protest now. That is the truth. The people will protest. Protesting is their right, and you can't stop it. Whether you like it or not, you can't stop it. So thank you for listening. Let's have a comment, as the Nigerian government is now threatened by the planned protest.